Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the outside the mobile weather office this morning. It is Friday morning, the 25th day of October, 2024. This is the mobile morning weather briefing coming to you from just outside Washington, D.C. Yesterday, we made a beeline from Maine down to D.C., and we'll be around here for the day today before we continue our travels farther south and eventually west. So, speaking of the west, the question in everybody's mind on this Friday morning, is it going to rain this weekend? I've been seeing all sorts of headlines from home about, it's going to rain, it's going to get colder. I think everybody's definition of rain is a little different. I think on Sunday we're looking at some occasional showers for some. Some areas may miss it completely. So let's get to what is going to actually happen and what's happening right now. Right now, we do have clouds coming our way. This won't do anything for us today, but keep temperatures in a very comfortable range. Yesterday, the high in Sacramento topped out at 77 degrees. The average high for this time of year is 76. So pretty close to average, and will likely be close to that again today. You'll see more cloud cover north of Interstate 80 than you'll see south, but there isn't anything in the way of rain with this. The rain maker, the shower maker, is this low spinning around out in here. Now, this is going to bring us some cooler and somewhat unsettled weather by the time we get into the day on Sunday. But if you have outdoor plans, if you're doing Ironman, if you're volunteering for Ironman, here's what you need to know. I'm going to show you a couple of different versions of what may be happening over the course of the weekend. And I'm going to start with the NAM here. So this is the North American model, and this usually does a pretty good job of showing the rain. Sometimes it underdoes it a little bit. This is this afternoon, nothing in the way of rain. Here's that weather system that's going by, and it maybe bring some showers to the northwest, but not for our area. So that's Saturday afternoon. Saturday, a nice day to do things outdoors. Let's get into Sunday. This is Sunday morning around 8 o'clock. Showers beginning to develop on this model on the northwest coast, some showers north of Redding, but nothing in the Sacramento area or toward Grass Valley or Tahoe. And then this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe then some showers towards Ukiah and maybe into Lakeport as well as up toward Redding. Maybe a light shower breaking out on the west slope. Let's say there may be some light showers around Grass Valley, maybe some drizzle, something like that. This is 3 hours later at 5 o'clock. Then we are getting probably the best chance of showers north of Interstate 80. But notice on this model that there isn't anything going on from Sacramento to the south. And the precipitation we are seeing on this model, anyway, is depicted as rain in the Sierra, not snow. So when you look at this model, you see this area up here in blue, that would be snow, so you're not seeing that in the Sierra. That's 5 o'clock. And then as we head into the evening hours, that chance of showers continues north of Interstate 80 or along Interstate 80. Then it does turn into snow around Lassen County, but it really doesn't do anything in terms of precipitation or widespread precipitation. So with that, let me show you the total precip accumulation that is expected on this model through midday Monday. This says 7/100ths for the area around Chico, about 2/10ths around Redding, but it doesn't depict anything around Sacramento, Stockton, or Modesto. Around Grass Valley, maybe 1/10 of an inch, and most of that would be on Sunday evening. So that's that model. What about the GFS? So the GFS doesn't have the same sort of resolution, but what you will find here is a similar outcome. This is Sunday morning around 5 a.m. This is 8 a.m. And this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, a little bit more widespread, but look at where it is. If you draw a line here, would be Interstate 80. So all of it is north of Interstate 80. For Stockton, Modesto, the Tahoe area, this model not really depicting anything, and once again, not depicting anything in the way of snow. This is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably the best chance then of getting some rain around Grass Valley, and maybe for this model as far south as, let's say, Pollock Pines, or maybe even into Jackson. But again, that's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The rain or showers continue into the evening, and then they dissipate as colder air comes in. Then behind it, the next wave comes by with colder air but limited moisture, and this would be snow showers in the Sierra on Monday afternoon. At this point, I would doubt that we'd be into a chain control situation on Monday. I think this would just be more like snow showers or somewhat unsettled weather in the Sierra, but nothing for the valley, and then all of that clears out. And so just like on the other model, I'll show you the total precip accumulation. Now this is going to be a little bit different because this goes out in more in time. The other one stopped first thing on Monday morning. This one goes out, well, much longer than that. But this one shows 3/100ths in Sacramento, nothing in Stockton, and on the west slope, 1 or 2/10ths of an inch of rain. So I think in terms of the rain that we're expecting this weekend, Saturday's dry. Sunday, some areas will see some showers, likely in the afternoon and evening, and the best chance will be north of Sacramento and in the foothills. Like I said, areas like Grass Valley, Nevada City, Blue Canyon, areas like that may see some showers in the afternoon or evening. The farther south you are, the more likely you are to be staying dry throughout what we're expecting. And then next week we'll stay cooler. We'll see daytime highs in the 60s some days next week. So a nice change coming up. Speaking of nice change, as you can see some motorhomes going by here in the in the campground. The trees behind me. So we were in New England yesterday and over the last few days. So the down here, as we came south, as we get past Maryland, we certainly noticed a change in the color. And with that, we're seeing much more green here. As I'm looking this way, I'm seeing nothing but green. There's a tree behind me that's somewhat yellow. So it's interesting to see that change. And some have asked for some more photos. So I'll show you a couple of photos. This is one of my favorite places. This is Kennebunkport, Maine. These three little boats are out there. I shot this a number of times in fog, but it's the first time I've been able to shoot it with the fall color behind. So that's downtown Kennebunkport, Maine. Had a beautiful day there. And then I've got one other photo to show you. Sorry if I kind of jumble these things around a little bit. So this one, I really like. This we shot in New Hampshire, just a little state park that we pulled over in, and found that there was nice waterfalls and leaves everywhere. But yeah, just a little 2-second exposure of this little stream going by with leaves scattered all over it. It's been a great photo excursion here for the last, well, now going on 3 weeks, and we still have a little bit more to go. So like I said, today we'll be exploring DC and then heading south and eventually west. Eventually we will get home. That's everything I have for you on this Friday morning. Make it a great day. Make it a great weekend. I'll talk with you later.